Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Geeked Out Fishing. We're back in with another video. Today we got more of an informative video before we pump out our nice big bass video, you know what I'm saying? Basically what we're going to be going through is our top 3 summer baits. That's right, our top 3 summer baits for the summer. And we live in Florida, so you know it's a little bit different stuff you can use to catching. A lot of different things that you can toss in front of these bass and hopefully get their attention. But we've been fishing since we were very little kids. We've been grinding our whole lives to catch these big bass that we're catching now. It's not easy, it's not quick, but once you use these baits and get a feel for these baits, we are telling y'all we're 100% catch a big bass, a lot of bass, or more bass. And those 3 things is what we guarantee you in this video. Let's get straight to it, boys. All right, guys, so coming in at number 3, we have the trick worm. Preferably zoom if y'all got them, but this is Jay's choice right here. This is him. Show him the nice bait right there. Coming in at number 3, we got the trick worm.
Had to choose this bait, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the Senko, you know what I'm saying? It's great. But has a smaller presentation, works fast, sinks good, nice slow sink, nice fall. They love to hit it on the fall. You can work it however you want to work it, really. You can catch a fish off this thing. You best believe every time you use this thing, you're most likely going to catch a fish. Any color really works. You can get the finesse worm, the smaller one, or you can get the larger one, the trick worm. You won't catch a bass regardless, you know what I mean?
Guys, I will say, always match the hatch pretty much. And whatever color your pond color is, darkness, clearness, blue tint, green tint, black water, like you're in a creek or something, black water, darker water, you want that presentation to match with that lake, body water, whatever body of water you're in, you want that to match the hatch. So whatever type of bait fish are in there, look it up before you go, check it out, do your research, see what type of creepy crawlers are crawling in that lake. And just match what you're using to those, and you're 100% going to catch something. But James, tell them how you're going to rig it up. Tell them what type of rig
how I'll rig it up. Honestly, shoot, I don't know if we ever hooks. Yeah, just like Kaden was saying though, natural colors always the best colors to go with though. Even like, because you know, always not black and blue or some other colors like that that's unnatural. They can work too, but we find more luck in natural colors.
That's what we're talking about with your light green, with your little watermelon flakes, your dark green with some beautiful red flakes, maybe some green flakes in there. Or as we'll get to the Senkos, we like to, my favorite Senko color is a darker green with a nice purple and green flake on there. Dude, caught an 8.9 pounder off of it, and it's just crazy. We're gonna throw some clips in after each one to show y'all that we actually catch fish and show y'all how we work them. But this is just basically a rundown. Show them how you're gonna rig it up, brother.
Alright guys, so you get a nice bass hook here. I honestly don't know what size, guessing maybe 3 or 4 aught. Yeah. To a nice trick one like this. All simple. Everybody knows this rig. Texas rig. Easy. No, first with the head. Nice and easy. Make it some. Right there. Boom. So that's the first part. Pretty simple. And you could choose however you want to do it. You know, you could either put the hook in there, have it where it's kind of just inside there, you know what I mean? Or you could push it all the way through, depending on whatever you're trying to do. Either way, it looks good. Great bait, simple bait. It works in the summer. Great. If I'm being honest, there's a few ways you can work this, but my main way to work it, just like the Senko, throw that thing out there, let it sit, look for some nice structure, something like grass or something that bass like to hide in, you know what I mean? Get it. You can throw a weightless or with a weight on there. I like weightless personally because it gives it more action, makes it look more free, you know what I mean? So I throw it out there, probably not too far from me, you know what I'm saying? Where some nice structure is or some grass, something. Throw it there, let it sink down all the way to the bottom. After it hits the bottom, I just kind of jig it twice, let it sink again. And they usually hit it either the first time I cast it and it fall all the way down, they usually hit it then, or they hit it after the first 2 bumps. It's super fast and a good bait. You'll catch a whole bunch of dinks off of it. Sometimes you can catch big fish off of it, but we're going to get into some more baits you can catch big ones off of.
Yeah, guys, there we go. That's going to be the number 3 bait for you guys. That's the trick worm. It's a little bit harder with these worms to get those really big bass. You always catch a 3 or 4 or 5 on them. It's going to be really hard to pass that 6-pounder mark. So that's with the trick worm, at least. With the Senko, you can get past that 6-pounder range. You just kind of got to have a balance of luck and got to have a real good balance of working that bait, because you got to work it very good, but you also got to be a little lucky that fish is in that area.
You got to know where those.
You got to know where you're casting. You got to know where that structure is, where they might be feeding off worms, how to work that worm depending on the summer. Right now it's really hot, guys. Remember, it's summertime, so you want to work your baits really slow and you want to go off in that deeper water until about sunset or morning time. Sunset and morning time are going to be your prime times to fish. Don't go out there at the middle of the day because you might catch some, but you're just going to sweat your balls off most of the time. Coming in at number 2, we got our Gary Yamamoto Senkos. The second best brand I would say is probably Yum. The Yum Dingers probably comes in close second. 100%. But I just stick to the Gary Yamamoto, the goated color. I'll show you all this color. Favorite color. I've used this color since I was a kid. I caught an 8.9 pounder off of this, and we catch 3 and 4s all the time off this shit, guys.
Easily.
Boom. Right there, yo.
Perfect Senko.
Perfect color Senko.
You don't need nothing more than that.
You don't need nothing more than this. You toss that out there. Boom. Hits the water. Deep, shallow water. Let it sink. Right? You want to let that sink. You want to feel it hit the bottom. You feel a little doop. That's that bait hitting the bottom. Don't think that's a fish. Not a fish. I had a lot of those troubles when I was little, fucking yanking the rod. Oh, Dad, I got a big one now. It's nothing, kid. It's just nothing, all right? I don't mean to hurt your feelings here, guys, but don't be yanking it. Like, you got to let that sit, and then doop, doop. You want to reel that slack in, let it sink back down, doop, doop. And if you're not getting hit off that slow bite, then you start to pick up the speed, start to differentiate in how you're working the bait. You know what I'm saying? So you're either gonna doop doop, or you might go a little faster, doop 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 doop, or you might pop it up a little bit, doop doop, or you might keep it at the top of the water, which I'll show y'all in these clips after each bait. Jalen was slaying yesterday off the top of the water. He was just reeling it right above the algae. If you have a real bad algae bloom, all you gotta do is just reel this over the top. That tail's gonna be dropping in. All this will be collecting the algae. All this at the top right there, that'll be collecting that algae as the bottom just kind of hangs under. They see that move and boom, smash it, just like a topwater frog.
In the Senko, guys, like, and this, look at this bait. Like, this is nothing. This is like a dud bait. You can literally throw this out there, let it sit, and not do anything to it, and you could catch a fish. Like, it doesn't matter if this bait is in half. It doesn't matter if this bait's tore up. It doesn't matter if you hook it backwards. You can catch a fish off of it regardless. Yep. It's like 100% guarantee you most likely will catch a fish off that every time.
Bread and butter. This is our bread and butter stuff right here. We're putting y'all on.
It's easy work.
We're putting y'all on, all right? Go to your Dick's, go to your Academy, go to your local bait store, and buy this stuff. Because I'm telling y'all it works. Y'all see the videos. And we'll get into number 1 soon. Y'all already know what's going to be number 1. I have a feeling. But there's 2 different ways you can work this, guys. Right here, first one, pretty basic. Everybody kind of knows this one. I'm going to show y'all the wacky rig. You just want to put it right through the middle of that bait. Have it fall right through. Boom. You got yourself a wacky rig. Not the best, but it'll do to show y'all. Boom. You got that 4/0 hook. Usually I like a nice 3/0 hook. My local store did not have them, so I had to settle with the 4. But that's nice wacky rig, right? That's one way to rig it. Second way,
nice
basic Texas rig. Basic Texas rig, guys. You're gonna put it in the top. Slide it in right there through the top, just like that. You want to come about a 1/2 inch. Poke it out right there. Boom. As you're pulling it up, look. What's wrong with that, guys? It's on the wrong side. So you're going to push that all the way up. As you're pushing it up, slowly turn it. Boom. Look at that. My pet peeve with the Senkos, guys. See how that sits flat? See how that hook's not popping out? Hook's popping out on the other side. My personal opinion, you don't want that shit all janky looking sideways. You want that perfect straight line. So we'll go in. Boom. Look at that. It's not going to be, I'm over exaggerating a little bit. It's not going to be exactly perfect, but you want it as straight as possible. As straight as you can get it. I'd probably get it a little bit better, but you just pick that bait up a little bit. Boom. Slide it right in there. Pretty straight. About as straight as you can get. But yeah, guys, I'll throw in some videos right here. Fat little dinks. Oh, Jalen. Oh, shit.
But my reel
shit.
My reel is off.
Hold it.
My reel is
Hold
off
it.
the fucking pole.
Hold it.
My reel is off the pole.
Hold it, Jalen.
My reel is off
Jalen,
the
that's a
pole.
fucking...
My reel is off
Jalen,
the pole. Nigga, this is what we thinking, bro. How big are we thinking?
That is bait number 2 for you guys. The beautiful Senko. Time for our bread and our butter. The number 1 bait of Geeked Out Fishing's choice. All-time summer bait, all-time winter bait. This bait works year-round, to be honest.
Saltwater, freshwater.
Saltwater, freshwater,
matter.
redfish, tarpon, snook, bass,
fucking
gar, whatever you want to catch, this will catch it. We got our paddle tails. Specific brand we use is NLBNs and JYGs, otherwise jigs. I just don't want to say jigs to confuse y'all. It's JYG, and they're a great company. That's kind of what I'm on right now instead of the NLBNs because they got a nice 4-inch. But this right here, this is a beautiful color and a beautiful size, guys. This nice 3-inch, this will catch you anything. You can catch, if you say you go out to the pond, you just want to catch fish. You haven't caught fish in a while. Boom. Use this, or number 2, Senko. If you don't want to use a Senko, number 3, trick worm. Pretty simple.
It's easy.
But listen, guys, this right here, big bass, medium bass magnet. Magnet.
Yeah, it is. That it is. Double up. Double up. Yeah. Guys, holy crap, guys. Dude. We won't be able to. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice fish.
After this, we got a dip, I think. Smashed the jig. Destroyed it.
Nice fish.
Smoked it. I'm telling you, it's a magnet. I caught those 2 the other day. I'll insert those here. But yeah, guys, so basically all you want to do with this bait, this is a 4-inch with a 1/2 ounce jig head. Beautiful, fits perfectly. What you're doing here, you're tossing this out. Let me get my rod.
There's so many different varieties, guys. It's just depends. Just get your color, just like the Senkos or the trick worms. Get that natural color, whatever color you think.
All right, as you can see here, I got a little Senko on there. I'm not using that. I'm just using this as a demonstration. Boom. I got the jig head on, right? Paddle tail. Boom. Toss it out. Let it hit the water. I'm keeping my rod tip up. Important. I'm learning this literally right now. Keep that dang rod tip up. You're going to catch more big bass off of it. I don't know why. I think it's because it keeps it right above the water. Jay was telling me that the other day. It was a great idea. I didn't really think about that. It made perfect sense once he said that. But you keep that above the water. You slow reel. You don't get hit on the slow reel. We're gonna keep it reeling and get it back in. Boom, another cast. Right, this is where you play with it a little bit. Keep that rod tip low, raise it up, back down. Raise it up, back down as you're steady reeling. You're not going too slow, not too fast. You want that medium pace. That's not working. This is what I like to do. Keep that up. Medium pace, you want to just right above that water. Keep your rod tip pretty high, not too high. You don't want it soaring like this. You don't want it straight up and down. You want a nice angle on it, but to where it's facing up, to where your bait's hanging right above that ground level. Going above the sticks, going above all that stuff, but still right above that ground. So the bass see it, they lock on, they smash it, because it imitates a bait fish. Again, match the hatch. Match what you guys are seeing. The bait fish, the little fish that are in there, the brim, the little tiny minnows that are in there. You got to match it. But number 1, guys, rod tip up, steady reeling, little twitch. Doom, doom. Keep it going. Stop and go method. Stop reeling, start reeling again. Boom, you'll get hit every time, guys. Guaranteed. Y'all see from the clips we put in this video. Guaranteed to catch a big bass off these 3 baits that we just showed you guys.
These are the best baits for summer.
But yeah, guys, that's Geeked Out Fishing's top 3 summer baits of our choice. We hope you guys enjoy them, and we hope you guys can catch some big fish. If y'all do, let us know down in the comments. Alright guys, that's Geeked Out Fishing's top 3 summer baits of our choice. We hope you guys love the videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys learned something from this, if you guys needed some help trying to figure out what type of baits you can use in the summer because you're not getting no bites, those bass are tired, those bass are hurt, those bass are recovering from all that pregnancy they've been dealing with the past months. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be hiding out of that deeper water. It's super hot here in Florida, 100 degrees daily, big thunderstorms in the afternoon. So they're going to be hiding out in that deep water, coming in shallow towards the nighttime. We hope you guys can get on. We hope you guys learned something from this video. Again, we'll have another video pumped out later today. We hope you guys just catch a big bass with some of the tips we taught you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.
Geeked Out Fishing, baby.